Hey everybody, so today I'm here with a grocery haul for you guys. I just went to the market yesterday and I wanted to show you what I picked up. Some of you had asked how I go about meal prepping and how I do my grocery shopping and stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you all about that. And also I really wanted to just show you that it doesn't have to cost a ton of money to eat a plant-based diet. I get that question a lot. A lot of people ask me, is it expensive? I feel like it's expensive. It really doesn't have to be, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So before I get into what I bought, I guess I'll just give you guys a little breakdown on how I prepare to actually go to the grocery store. I usually go to the market every like 7 to 10 days. So I always like to shop with a list. I always go to the market with a list of what I'm going to eat for the next week. So what I will do is I'll sit down and think about, what do I want to eat next week? And then I'll write down the meals. I break it down by breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for each of those, I will write down exactly what I'm planning on eating. And then I will list the things that I'm going to need to create each meal. And then I'll go in my kitchen, see what I have, make sure I don't buy any duplicates. And whatever I don't have that I need, then I will put that on the list to, that I'm going to buy. And usually I always have the basics, which are condiments, seasoning, spices, oils, stuff like that. I always have that on hand, and if I run out, then obviously I'll put that on the list, but usually I already have it. So generally when I go to the market, I only have to get the major, like main items for each meal. So for this week, this upcoming week, I'm going to be having for breakfast apple cinnamon waffles topped with fruit. So for my waffles, I picked up some Bisquick, and I always get Bisquick for my waffles and my pancakes. Well, usually waffles because I'm kind of lazy and I don't like making pancakes that often, but I do sometimes because I like the taste of pancakes. But so yeah, I picked up some Bisquick for that. Just always turns out nice and fluffy. So yeah, this is what I use for my waffles. And then of course they're apple cinnamon this week. I'm being a little fancy. So I picked up some green apples, some Granny Smith apples. These are my favorite. I only eat green apples. Well, I don't want to say only eat, but these are the ones I prefer. I just like the tartness of them. So yeah. Got that for my waffles, and of course I already have the cinnamon and everything like that. And then for the fruit topping, I have some strawberries. I always usually have strawberries in the house. I really like strawberries, so I have some strawberries and also some bananas. And the way I make my apple cinnamon waffles is I will take the Bisquick, mix it with some water, sprinkle some cinnamon in there, and also add in the apples. I just cut them up into little chunks, mix that all together, and then put it in my waffle maker. And then I just top it with my strawberries and my bananas, and I'm good to go. So really easy, super simple, and very delicious. So that's for breakfast. And the cool thing about this is if I don't feel like making waffles, or if I'm in a rush or something like that, I can just take the fruits, the strawberry, the bananas, and the apples, throw some greens in there like some spinach, and then just make a smoothie. So I have those options with that. Alright, so for lunch I've planned to make some buffalo cauliflower wraps, which I just love, like buffalo cauliflower bites, and they're just so good to me. I love them so much. And recently I started putting them on wraps and I fell even more in love with them. So that's what I'm going to have for lunch. And so I picked up these extra large flour tortillas. I always like the big ones. Those little ones just make me so upset because I'm like, I have 2 bites and then it's gone. So I don't get those. I get the really big ones. So that's what I'm going to use for my wrap. And then of course, I had to get a head of cauliflower. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough for the whole week. I might have to get another one of these because I go through cauliflower bites super fast. So I don't know what I was thinking. I probably should have got 2, but I just got 1 and I might go get another one. But got the cauliflower. And then also to put inside the wrap, I got this tricolor coleslaw. This is basically just shredded green cabbage, carrots, and red cabbage. And usually I would have just gotten a head of lettuce, but I got this because I've just found that this to me is easier to deal with. I can just sprinkle this on and be on my way. And it also has carrots and the red cabbage in it, so it has some extra stuff, which I like. So got this, and I also got a bag of tomatoes. And then on the side, I'm gonna have some greens. I got these, this bag of spinach and baby kale. So I'm just gonna have this on the side. I'll probably just eat this raw. I don't know, depends on how I feel. Some days I might cook it, some days most days I'll probably just have this raw as like a salad. And just a basic oil and vinegar vinaigrette. And yeah, that's for lunch. And to make the buffalo cauliflower bites that's gonna go inside the wraps, I actually have a full recipe for how I make those on my blog, and I'll link that below if you guys want to check that out. Then I just take the tortilla, put the buffalo cauliflower in, the shredded lettuce, the tomato, squirt on some mayo, wrap it up, and that's pretty much it. For dinner, I have really been craving Indian food lately, so I wanted to make something that was inspired by that and that would satisfy my cravings. So I'm going to be making a chickpea and spinach kind of like a curry, and for that I got, of course, some chickpeas. I always buy my chickpeas like this. I buy the loose ones. I never buy canned chickpeas. I never buy canned anything really. I always just like to, like all my beans and everything, I buy them loose. I don't know, I think this is like £1.50. Yeah, super cheap. It was like $1 or something. So I got chickpeas. I'm going to use the spinach as well for that. I'm going to use probably about half the bag for that and then half of the bag for lunch. Also got a red onion, and then my base is going to be a red pepper, tomato and almond milk base, and I already have almond milk here, so I didn't have to buy that. So of course I got red peppers. I got another bag of tomatoes. With that, I'm going to have some rice. So I picked up this long grain and wild rice blend. And yeah, that's going to be my dinner. So to make the curry, I'm going to cook the chickpeas until they are done, roast the red peppers and the tomatoes, and then once those are done, I'm going to add that to a blender, add some almond milk, some seasonings, and blend that up and make a really nice sauce. Saute the spinach, and then basically just combine all of that, mix it up, season it up, salt, pepper, whatever else I feel like it needs, and then serve that over rice. So yeah guys, that is all I got for this upcoming week's meals. And let me grab my receipt and tell you how much I spent. For a week's worth of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I only spent, drum roll, $26.08. Not too bad, right? Just putting it out there. It's really not expensive to eat a plant-based diet. You can get really good, fulfilling, hearty meals for not too much money. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you want any more foodie videos, or if you have any requests, just let me know below. You know, I love to cook. I would love to make some more food videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.